Hey guys, Godzilla A51 here, and here to show you something that my brother got me over at Tampa Comic Con the other day ago. Unfortunately, I had to work, I was unable to attend, and just a little quick thing real quick. First off, got this here figure, Godzilla 1964 from the film Mothra vs. Godzilla. It says Yuji Sakai Concept Works Kamae Kamae. So yeah. Look at the face. More correct. There we go. Oh, run off the side. On the base here says Mothra vs. Godzilla, and it's a great sculpt. No articulation with it, but I don't really expect there to be any, and just awesome figure. I like Godzilla 64. It's one of my favorite Showa series Godzillas. But there's the one that really stole it for me. Godzilla vs. Destroya. Yuji Sakai's Concept Works, Kamae, Godzilla 1995. Says it all right there. Okay, let's get closer. Oh, let's get out of the way. You can see the face, the upper torso. Brother purchased these at the same Godzilla dealer that I usually see at MegaCon and Tampa Comic Con from other years past. But since I was unable to go, he got these for me. Sent me pictures of them first. Told me the price of them. I'm like, oh yeah, go for it. How much did I spend on these? Well, the dealer said that these are very rare, and to find them is very difficult. So, both Burning Godzilla and Godzilla 64 were both $25 each. That's right, I spent $50 on both of these figures. Some would say that I'm crazy for doing that. Well, you can say that if you want. Maybe I'm a little crazy. Alright, so I have no regrets getting them. They're awesome. Okay, and now time for the other thing I need to talk about. Hey guys, alright. Since the new stuff's out, let's talk about another thing that I like. Monsterarts. Love these figures. The articulation, the poses you can put them in, just awesome. Now these are very expensive figures, and some of them I got right as soon as they came out, so I was able to get good deals on them. But nowadays, Godzilla 64, he's about $180 I think I saw him for. King Ghidorah was $400. Last time I saw him online. Godzilla 2014, you still get him for a good price. But then we come to Godzilla 2000. Now this is the repaint version. I got him for, on the cheap. It was $79.99. Just using numbers. I looked him up online a couple of months ago because I really wanted this figure. I had a chance to get him, but I didn't get him, and it drove me nuts. He was $70 at MegaCon a couple of years ago. Almost got him. Ran out of money. I'm like, okay, I'll just get it online. Got home to order it online. He was sold out everywhere. Drove me nuts. Just wait for him to come back in. By the time I found him, $200 So, why am I telling you this story? Well, I was able to get Godzilla 2000, the repaint version. I don't regret it. But that brings us to these three guys. Godzilla 2014, Godzilla 64, and King Ghidorah from the 1991 film Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. These are all being re-released again as special paint variants, just like the Godzilla 2000 figure. With Godzilla 2014, we are getting the Spitfire version, which has the blue dorsal plates and can breathe fire. It looks cool. If you're a collector, it's going to be a cool addition. I don't really have the funds to really go out and spend money on it, so I don't think I'll be getting Godzilla 2014 Spitfire version. But I do have the Godzilla 2014 original version, so if you guys have missed out and you don't want to get this version, they are releasing a repaint version. Now, that brings us to these two. King Ghidorah is very expensive nowadays, and to get him is really going to hurt your wallet. Now, in January 2016, they're going to be releasing the repaint version of King Ghidorah, where he's a more brighter gold. And he's going to come with a stand to have him flying on, and also the drop ship from the Futurin's ship. It's $100 something bucks. Okay, pretty much the asking price of King Ghidorah when I first got it. Actually, I think that this one was actually a little more. I might be getting a better deal with the repaint. I won't be getting that one because money, and I already have King Ghidorah. But this is a announcement for those of you who missed out and want to get a chance to get him for your collection. Alright, now to the main event. Godzilla 1964. One of the best Godzillas from the Showa series, from Mothra vs. Godzilla. They are releasing a repaint version of this Godzilla. It is the awakening scene from Godzilla or Mothra vs. Godzilla. And it looks awesome. But once again, I already own Godzilla 64. Another thing, just remember this about with Godzilla 64, he is coming with a Spitfire action as well. Yes, he can breathe fire. It looks awesome. But I don't really have the kind of money to spend on that. So I'm content with this, but this is a service announcement. I'm going to leave links at the bottom to a place I go. It's called Big Bad Toy Store. It's where I go to get my pre-orders, where I go to order stuff. May I suggest, if you're planning on getting these figures, pre-order them now. Godzilla 2014, the Spitfire, is still up for pre-order, but it's supposed to come out later in August if you want to get him. I believe that Godzilla 64 here, he comes out in November of 2015, and King Ghidorah comes out in January 2016. I don't know if we have any more Godzilla 2000s, but get a chance to get him too. Alright, it's just beautiful. Alright, so that is that. Alright, now to push on to other matters. Okay, so getting back to the other type of figures I like collecting, the X Plus figures. In September, I found out that they are releasing Burning Godzilla. Not the gigantic version, the standard 30 centimeter version. And the pictures I've seen looks awesome. And I look to be getting the Rick Boy edition. The Rick Boy edition, you're going to have the chest, the legs, the dorsal plates all going to be lighting up because, you know, the radiation. He's burning Godzilla. Looks awesome. I found a good price for him. I'm getting him off of eBay, so I might be getting gypped a little bit, but, you know, it's a place where I can go. I know I'm going to get it from there. And can't wait. Another figure that's coming out, the gigantic Godzilla 2000. Looks awesome, but I think I'm going to pass on that one. Not because I don't like it. It looks good. It looks great. But money. In fact, this problem that I'm going to be having lately is I am going to be tightening my belt lately and not really buying as many things. So unfortunately, I'm not going to have many unboxing videos coming up in the future. So far, I only have about one. Because I have made a decision. Next year, 2016, I want to go back to G-Fest. And what's different about last year compared to this year coming up, I want to go with more money in my pocket. I want to be able to, be more comfortable there. Now, I was in comfort there. Don't get me wrong, I was very comfortable there. It's just there were things there that I did want to do, but, financial things did not come the way how I wanted them to because of things being filed incorrectly and policies changing and stuff like that. So I ended up not having as much as I wanted to go. I did have some help from a lot of people going, and I'm very grateful for that. It's just I want to be able to gather this money myself and have it in my pocket and not worry about having to call people in the hotel and be like, hey, could you transfer this? Hey, could you move this around? So, I want to be a little more comfortable this year, so I think I'm going to be tightening my belt when it comes to collecting. Now, if I see something really cool, like the Burning Godzilla, if I see something really cool, something I really want to have, I'm going to get it. But I'm going to, gotta tighten up. Oh, I have another unboxing. I pre-ordered the NECA Godzilla 1954. Looks awesome. That's another unboxing video that I plan on doing when it comes out. I think it comes out in September. Link in the description to where you can pre-order it from Big Bad Toy Store because I think it looks great. It's a great addition to the other ones. NECA is not SH Monsterarts, but still, it's Godzilla. I like it. It's a good price. If you don't like NECA, that's you. No problem with people not liking NECA. It's fine. I do. I have no problem spending money. Okay? If they were asking for how much more than what's supposed to be, then I probably have a problem, but no, it's a great price, so I'm rambling. Let's move on. Starting soon, I don't know how soon, but soon, I plan on reviewing the Godzilla films, all of them. And what I mean by all of them, I mean from Godzilla in 1954 all the way to Godzilla 2014. Now, you might be saying, of course that's what you meant. But no, I want to review all of them. That means I am going to sit down and I'm going to try and watch the Godzilla animated series that came out in 1998 to go along with I look to review the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla. Maybe it's not such a good idea. But no. I said I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I want to talk about the films that should have. Such as one of those is the Legendary Wolfman versus Godzilla, or Godzilla versus Legendary Wolfman. I want to talk about those films. The canceled films and films that could have been. Just... it's Godzilla. I'm going to try to talk about it. So, let's move on. Which brings us to the end of this video. It is a... oh boy. I don't know if I'm going to dig myself a hole or you guys are going to agree with this, but this is a response video to Godzilla 93 and Godzilla. Both cool guys. I really enjoy their work. But lately, they've released videos. Well, Goji Fan released one and Godzilla released one. Talking about the state, pretty much the state of address to the Godzilla fan base. Something I'm kind of a silent portion of. Very small portion, but you know, I'm part of this as well. And yeah, they are absolutely right. There can be some very rude, some very loud, and very upsetting people online. Now, yeah, let's treat everyone right. Let's treat everyone, yeah, but you see, the problem with that is that with a fan base, see, I'm part of another fan base. I'm a pro wrestling fan as well. And when it comes to pro wrestling, if you think the Godzilla fan base is, you know, not really bad, I don't really think that we're in a bad place, because internet trolls will always exist. You'll always deal with internet trolls. But when it comes to fan bases, the wrestling fan base, I know exactly how people can be. You know, they feel this should be done this way. They don't agree. They don't want to agree. They don't want to see it your way. And I would have to say I agree with Goji Fan 93 and Godzilla. We're all fans of Godzilla. There's no point to have a civil war amongst ourselves. And when it comes to opinions of things, that's a key word of these things. It's opinion. If you have an opinion contrary to what anyone says, it's not against the law. It's not against human decency to disagree. To disagree. Okay? To go out and want to start a fight over things, you know, verbally, physically, is that really what you want to do? If you want to talk about something, a little talk. It's going to lead to my next thing. Once I start reviewing the Godzilla films, I'm going to create a fan page. It's going to be a very small fan page, but a fan page nonetheless, where you can leave questions, you can leave comments, you can leave ideas, and not only will the comment section be there at the YouTube videos, but also there will be a page where you can clearly go and sky's the limit. All I ask is that keep it civil and let's all treat each other like human beings. There's no reason why we should all fight with each other over this. There's no reason. I don't want to fight with anyone over this. Well, I don't want to fight with someone over this. It makes no sense. So, in closing, yeah, let's all just be human beings. You know, we've been human beings this long. Let's not crumble. Well, I'm Gojira851 saying goodnight. See y'all later.